Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a monthly reset and we are just doing a lot of cleaning, planning, some decluttering, and really just getting the house reset after it feels like a month of neglect. And I mean, that sounds a little over the top. However, I have felt like I have been playing catch up and haven't quite caught up the entire month. So I'm really excited to film this video and get caught up, and I'm happy to say that I feel like I've remained for the most part fairly caught up since filming this video and getting caught up. If you're new here, hi, my name's Jamison. I am a stay-at-home mom to 2 kiddos. My daughter Josie is 3 and a couple months, and my son Jax is about 20 months old. They are 18 months apart, and I am currently expecting my 3rd kiddo too, due in November. So we are super thrilled, super excited. And so that kind of explains some of the lack of motivation and just exhaustion that I've been feeling lately. So I'm sure you'll be seeing a bump soon. I'm sure there will be more delays in videos and just straight up real life stuff going on over here. But I am so happy you decided to click on this video and watch, and I hope that you stick around and maybe even watch another video. Thanks for hanging out with me, and let's get some of these dishes done. So I know it looks like the dishwasher wasn't quite full, but I promise you I did fill it all the way. I just didn't end up filming it. And so these are all the dishes that did not fit, and I so did not want to leave them in the sink to wait, the 4 hours it takes for my dishwasher to run its cycle. So I decided I was just going to hunker down and get all these dishes done. It did take me about 15 to 20 minutes to wash all of these things, but like I said, there's been things probably sitting in here for a couple days. I've been so behind. I will say my husband has been amazing, and he has picked up majority of my slack, but there are some nights when we're both just wiped from his work day, my day with the kids, and then our evening as a family. We love being outside and being with our kids, but a 3-year-old's and a 1.5-year-old, they can be exhausting, especially with me being pregnant as well. So I had the energy, I summoned it somehow, and so I decided, you know what, I'm just going to clear this. I'm going to feel so much better once it's clear and done, and what do you know, I did. I decided to be a little extra and get out the stainless steel like cleaner shiner after I went down and wiped off the sink with our all-purpose cleaner and just get this sink all shined up. You know it's not like a typical clean when I go ahead and pull that out. I was hoping, and I do like to do it monthly, just to make sure it's on my to-do list, was to wipe the appliances down with that cleaner as well, but it wasn't happening. But something that I don't do every month that I was happy to get to was to wipe down that section of countertop behind my sink, that like triangle section that I had the fruit bowl and the galvanized vase with flowers. I don't always get to that, to like actually pulling the things off and wiping it down in its entirety, because I do have to get a step stool out to reach it. And so just having that extra step is hard. But I was glad I was able to get that done. Some things that I did also make sure I accomplished that you might not see in this video are things to do with my car. I've shown them in a lot of monthly reset videos, but we just got a brand new car. I'm literally so excited. However, I just didn't go through the trouble of filming everything this month that I wanted to do for the car, but I do like to take it. We have a car wash membership, so I like to take it through the car wash and get it all vacuumed, and then I do double check the items that I keep in the car for my kiddos, just to make sure that, you know, we're not out of diapers and the clothes that I have in there still fit them, that kind of thing. I'm going to do a short here shortly, no pun intended, on what I keep in my car for my kids, just to make life easier. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. And one thing that I don't do monthly that I did do this month, so, you know, we're kind of doing some things we don't normally do, which means some other things, like the appliances get tossed to the wayside, is that I washed their Nugget couch cover and their ball pit cover. We don't actually have the Nugget brand. This is like, I don't know, look for less, a dupe or whatever you want to call it, from Sam's Club, and we absolutely love it. I've never had the Nugget, so I can't attest to saying that it works this exact same way, but if you don't have a Nugget couch and you want one, but you don't love the price tag like me, this one from Sam's goes on sale around the holiday time, and that's when my kids got it. They got it for Christmas, and I would highly, highly recommend. So now my kids are helping me put it back together, which took 800 times longer, but it was fun to involve them. And we are going to go ahead and set it up in like a mountain configuration that they call. They love it. They literally fling themselves off the couch and onto these cushions constantly, which can be terrifying for me, but I do know that they love doing it and that it's good for them to just be crazy and be kids. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but we are now on day 2. When I do some of these videos, sometimes I can get them done in a day, but there are also many other times where it's taking multiple days. So if you are thinking, there's no way I can get all of that done in one day. Yeah, no, me neither. So give yourself some grace. Just get done what you can. I didn't even look at my planner in the month of April. I was too exhausted to even think about planning, let alone do the actual planning. And so being able to plan for the month of May and wiping off this board was so nice. I do like having this command center for my husband to be able to look up and see. Now that I have doctor's appointments for the new baby, and then my daughter has some eye appointments. It's just a good visual to have up here. And it's a good reminder if I need a babysitter, to just double check with my mom that she can help babysit, and if she can't, to make adjustments accordingly. I am back in my planner now, and I am meal planning, which I have seriously not done in probably over a month. And My husband actually said to me, we've got to get way better. We've been eating out a ton. And I totally agree with him. And it's because we haven't meal planned. So when you don't have a plan, you don't have ingredients, or you don't have the like bandwidth to even come up with what you want to eat. And so having this meal plan is allowing us to be able to like make sure we're ordering the right groceries and having a plan when it comes to dinner time, so we're not having to think about what we're making. We just have to focus on actually making it. And now we're going to kind of like reverting back to our we're going out on Friday nights and eating kind of deal. And so it feels really good to have this plan down. And then you'll see here in a minute, I'm going to go ahead and write it on the meal plan like acrylic board that I keep on the fridge, so that Jared can also see it as well and know kind of the plan of the week and what's to come. So now we're moving into the like decluttering part of today's video. So I'm going through our winter items. When I do things like this, I typically just go through my items and the kids' items, and then I'll let Jared go through his items to decide what to declutter. But I took out all the winter items, and now I'm just loading up this bin with summer items. So I have like baseball hats for the kids, swim hats, refillable water balloons. Here are some pool toys. And then I was waiting on an order from Amazon, but that came in and I added, this sunscreen is really cool, and I did get it from Amazon. So it's just like you just brush that powder onto their face, and it's mineral sunscreen, so love that. But I ordered some more sunscreen, put that in there. There's some like after sun aloe that I put in there, bug spray, like all kinds of summer stuff. I have like a spray that kind of replaces like Neosporin. If kids like fall and get scrapes, you can just spray it right on there and boom, they can take off and keep going. So just a bunch of like summer essentials are in there, and then we keep it in our laundry room so it's easy to grab. And then I went through, like I mentioned, the hats and decided, what were things we didn't wear, what are things that don't fit, what can we donate and get rid of, because we don't need 4 hats. We only wear one at a time. So moving into this is like a spice cabinet and like a supplement sort of cabinet. So I'm going through the supplements, pushing back supplements that like I'm not taking right now that I'm pregnant, pulling forward things that I am taking now, organizing the kids' vitamins, my husband's stuff, just so it's a little bit easier access. I had to get the step stool out to do this. So like I mentioned before, when you get the step stool out, it's an extra step that it takes. But now it's so much, we can see like what we need, and I pulled the things to the front that we need. So it's way easier. Above this cabinet is our junk drawer, and I went through that. There wasn't really anything I got rid of, except we have a bin that we keep papers in, so that needs to, we need to go through that every now and then. But this cabinet is like sometimes like my worst enemy. Jared opened it the other day, and he's like, have you seen that cabinet? That does not look like a Jamison cabinet. And I'm like, I know, I pride myself in organization and staying on top of it, but this cabinet, it kept growing, and I didn't get rid of anything. It's hard because this one has items that I like to keep in it for like hosting or entertaining, but I don't necessarily use like consistently, you know. But I don't want to get rid of it. So I was able to actually reconfigure things, and there were a couple things that I realized like I don't ever grab for them when I am hosting, so I can donate those, and I was able to get everything to fit back in this cabinet. And going back through the raw footage I have of this, I realized I did a terrible job of like showing you all kind of what I was doing. So I'm really just gonna have to explain it. So I love to do this every month. I go through my pantry, my fridge, and my freezer. I don't necessarily do like a deep clean. I try and wipe things out. My pantry doesn't really ever need wiping. It's mainly the fridge. But I go through and I reorganize and I take stock of things that are expired, things that we need to refill, you know, like things that you don't think of, that you like always have on hand. For us, for instance, that's like peanut butter or rice or like flour that we bake with. Another one that I'm always surprised when I don't have it are chocolate chips. So things like that, taking stock of that. So when I do my grocery order, that those kind of things are fresh in my head. I'm going through the beverage fridge, really for the same reason. Also, I like to pull drinks to the front and kind of like make it look more aesthetic. That's just something fun for me. I'm literally looking at the beverage fridge right now sitting on my kitchen table, and so it's something that brings me joy. But I promise you, taking stock of what you have each month and cleaning it out, wiping things down, is going to save you so much time in the long run. It's going to save you money because you're not going to overbuy groceries. I'm telling you, it is the way to go. I did not film the fridge or the freezer because real life, those are things that it just needed to be done right then and there. My kids were running around. I did it while they were playing. They were helping me, and so it was just hectic, and I just needed to get it done. But if you're questioning, like, I don't know if it's worth it, it's definitely worth it. And if you can maintain like wiping things out, you're not going to have to do like huge, like day-long fridge clean outs. It's going to just be, if you can spot clean, you really can like maintain that for a very, very long time. That is going to be it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you subscribe and check in here weekly. I try and post a video every single week. The goal is Monday, but you never know. So thanks for watching. Have a great week. See ya.